Greetings, travelers. My name is King Asmodeus, and today I am on Hearthstone, as you can see, but we're going to be doing something a little different. I mentioned a little bit ago in one of my videos that I'd like to do card pack openings and kind of just talk about the cards I got, just see what I think about them. So I have 10 packs of cards that I've obtained through various means, of various different sources, I guess you could say, different types of packs. So I think we're gonna go ahead and open some of those today. So we have 4 Castle Nathria, 4 Voyage to the Sunken City, 1 Alterac Valley, and 1 Standard. So I think we'll start with the Standard and see what we get. Okay. So first up looks to be just a normal card. Horn of Wrathion. Draw a minion. If it's a dragon, summon 2/1 whelps with Rush. That's pretty cool. Looks like it'd be useful. I really like the artwork. That's cool. That's like a dragon's horn with like a gold ring around it. Neat. Okay. Well, hey, I did try playing Priest that one episode, so if I do start getting more into it, maybe I'll do a dragon centric. That's the word. Dragon centric Priest. Next card. Ooh, it's glowing blue. Ooh, Mage. Reckless Apprentice. Battlecry. Fire your hero power at all enemies. This card, I've had this played against me multiple times, and honestly, I hate playing against it, but I'm really happy that I have one now. I think this will be my second, so that's good. So I might go through my Mage deck and add that. I really think the artwork's neat on this too, how he's just kind of like, yeah, being all reckless and stuff. So next card, not glowing, so it's a normal. Direwolf Commander, honorable kill, summon a 2/2 wolf with stealth. That's pretty useful. Honestly, that might go well with the hunter deck I played probably an episode or 2 ago, whenever I upload this. That really looks cool. The armor that they have on the direwolf, that's really cool. Really like how it's like almost sun themed kind of. Okay, next up, not glowing. That's fine. Dark Spear Berserker. Death Rattle, deal 5 damage to your hero. I don't like these ones. I don't like where it's the Death Rattle, deal 5 damage to your hero. I do like that artwork. That is really cool. But there is a Warlock deck that I've seen someone play where I forget what the card is exactly, but basically it's any damage they would take. So let's say if I were playing it, any damage I would take from random things like death rattles like this, or like doing the take 2 damage, draw a card, it actually goes to the enemy hero. So this would definitely be good for a deck like that. And the last one is not glowing either. Ooh, I got an achievement with that. Battle Worn Vanguard. After your hero attacks, summon 2/1/1 Fell Wings. That's pretty cool. That could be useful. I think I might actually have been looking to get that one for one of the decks I'm working on, so that's actually pretty handy. And of course, as I've said with all of these, the artwork is really cool. I really love the artwork in this game. I feel like sometimes people completely overlook it because they're too busy playing the game, which there's nothing wrong with that, but you really gotta take the time to appreciate the artwork. Okay, well that's our first card pack. So the next one will be the Fractured and Alterac Valley pack. Okay, it's funny. I guess it's actually kind of appropriate winter into like a spring theme background. Let's see. Not glowing, okay. Sneaky Scout, stealth, honorable kill. Your next hero power costs 0. That could be useful for a couple different decks. Honestly, for most of them. So that's pretty neat. Like the artwork on there. Let's go around this way this time. Not glowing, that's fine. Ooh, Pet Collector. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, summon a Beast Mirror deck that costs 4 or less. That might also fit pretty well with the Beast deck that I had going on that one episode. Let's see, what animals do we got? We got a lot of different kinds of animals. Looks like a wolf, a rabbit, a cheetah or a tiger or something like that. I think it's a cheetah. I think it's spots. A dragon of some kind, a parrot, a polar bear cub, and a butterfly or moth. Cool. And yeah, I know that a lot of the artwork is based off of like characters from the World of Warcraft like game series. Um, Possibly, I was honestly debating maybe even playing that on here in the future, but we'll see. Because I know sometimes you get rewards for playing both games in the other game, so whatever works, whatever I feel like doing, we'll see. And I mean, hey, if people are interested, please let me know in the comments. It might not be anytime soon, but I'll definitely take it into consideration. Okay, this one's not glowing either.
Golden coming.
Ooh, but it's golden. That's cool. Okay, hold the bridge. Give a minion +2/+1 and divine shield gains lifesteal until the end of this turn. That's pretty neat. That I could use that actually as well for my paladin deck that I'm working with. That I think I played in episode 2 or 3, one of the two. I like the little scene of the battle going on. I like how since it's golden. For those who don't know, golden cards, I mean, they don't do anything too different from the regular ones, except that if you can kind of see the picture on it is animated, so you can see like the golden aura around this character's shield is like glowing and pulsating, and their cape is like waving back and forth, and like this person in the air, their axe is kind of moving slightly. Or is it an axe or a hammer? Whatever weapon they're wielding. But yeah, I think golden cards are really cool. I honestly wish all cards were animated, but I could see why they don't want to divide it up, just to, you know, have a little bit of variety. Next card. Not glowing, so this last one must be my rare one. Flag Runner. Whenever a friendly minion dies, gain +1 attack. Again, that could be useful for the Demon Hunter deck I have. And again, it may be one of the ones I need for the one I'm trying to build, so I guess we'll see. I like how there's little people with the back just like screaming. And last but not least, the rare card.
Rare.
Ooh. That sounds really nice. Revive Pet. Discover a friendly beast that died this game and summon it. Oh, imagine. I was just thinking, imagine if I threw like King Crush out, it got killed, and I just did this next turn, and I was able to summon King Crush. Ooh. I like that card. I might actually have to put that in my Hunter deck. See, this is the problem. There's too many cards that I like. It's hard to eliminate some of them because it's like, oh, you like this one but you like that one, but oh, the artwork on this, that's so wholesome right there. He's reviving his little pet, whatever animal that is. Again, I'm not too familiar with different creatures in World of Warcraft. I'll say it reminds me of Vulpix, the Pokemon, so maybe like a fox thing. I don't know, I know there's a term for it, but I can't remember it right now. But that's that. So we got 8 more to go. Sunken City time. And we're getting cardboard from under the water. That makes sense, 100%. Okay. One moment. There we go. You know, we'll start over here. I know I just saw that one was not shiny, but that's fine. Spell Coiler. If you've cast a spell while holding this, discover a spell. Interesting. That could be quite useful. It's a neat little artwork there. Got a Naga with 4 arms, it seems. 2 wielding a spear, 2 casting a spell. I'm guessing on that spear because it's the same color, but that's pretty cool. Let's go this way. Sea Scout Operator. Battle cry. If you control a mech, summon 2/2/1 Mecha Fish. The idea of a Mecha Fish sounds really funny to me. I'm guessing it's these little dudes right here that are on his left and right. His or hers. I'm not 100% sure. But that's really cool. You know, we'll go open this one. Sorry if it bothers anyone that I didn't go in a circle, but a Jarin Trident. Death Rattle. Put a sunken trident on the bottom of your deck. That's really cool. I like the artwork. I'd love to see what the sunken form of it looks like. Ooh. Because, like, would it be broken? Because I know some of them, when they're, like, it's the sunken form things, they look more broken, like submerged. So, I'll have to take a look at that. Maybe if I can put it on screen, I might do that. We'll see. Got 2 warrior cards this time. Tidal Revenant. Battlecry, deal 5 damage, gain 8 armor. Ooh. That's pretty neat. And wow, that is a really cool Really cool picture there. I can't quite tell if it's supposed to be like ice or like crystal or just rock that's glowing blue, but whatever it is, it looks really cool. And last but not least, our rare card.
Rare.
For Rogue, Swift Scale Trickster. Your next spell this turn costs 0. That could be very useful if only I played Rogue. But I might be doing that soon, because like I said, I want to play some of the classes that I say I don't like to play, so that way I know how to better defeat them. So, Battle Cry, oh, I already read that. Artwork, that looks really cool. I know I literally say that looks really cool for each of them, but honestly, I really like the artwork. I like how, I think that's a mothership in the background too, if not like some other card that has that ship in the background. That's another thing I think is neat, is like sometimes in the background you can see like some of the other things from the cards. Okay, next up. We'll start at the top. Oh, Rainy Window. Perfect for underwater. Queen's Guard. Battle Cry. Gain +1/+1 for each spell you've cast this turn. Interesting. And it's good that it's a low mana cost too, because that'd be something you could do pretty easily like later on and buff this guy up a lot. Cool. I like his trident. I think that looks like the same trident as the other card I just got. And we'll go this way. Ooh, it's glowing blue. But that obviously, for those who don't know, each card pack you usually get 5 cards. One is guaranteed to be rare. I don't know if it's rare or better or just guaranteed to be rare. So there's at least that. But
Rare.
Rogue, Gone Fishing, Dredge, combo draw a card. Nice. They got a golden boot. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. There's another fish in the background. That'd be funny if like these fish here are like actual cards as well, like zeros, like 0 mana, like 1/1 cards or something. All right. Dragged Below. Ooh. Deal 4 damage to a minion. Give your opponent an Abyssal Curse. Oh, Abyssal Curses. Bane of my existence. Eating up my mana. Especially, they're the worst for me, at least when I play Mage, I think. Because, like, I'm playing a Mage, and I'm trying to use my mana on spells, and I have to use it to get rid of it. Honestly. That's really cool, those, like, Spectres-looking things with the chains dragging him down. But honestly, ooh. Being in that scenario would be honestly terrifying. And honestly, I'm trying to see what this... I keep saying honestly a lot, dang. This thing that it's holding, like this gemstone looking thing, is it like sucking his breath out or something? It looks like it is. Oof. Murkwater Scribe. The next spell you play costs 1 or less. Or costs 1 less. And yes, costs 1 or less. You pick how much you want to take off. No, I wish. Oh, does it have a little octopus? Oh, that's so cute. There's this little octopus there. It's like, I don't know if that's a pet or if that's just like a desk ornament, but that's really cute. Oh, we got 2 of them. There we go. So if I want to build a deck, I have the 2 I need. Okay. We'll just keep going with the sunken packs here. I don't know if you heard that. I'll just keep going with the sunken packs here, I'm calling them. Voyage to the Sunken City. Ooh. That's cool. I'm going to save that one for later. Polymorph Jellyfish. Ooh. This one's a fun one. Transform a minion into a 4/1 jellyfish with spell damage +2. I've had multiple times, you'd think, oh yeah, you could transform one of your own minions, but it's actually pretty useful to transform one of their minions and then hit it with your hero power as a mage, because then you just kill it right off the bat. That's pretty neat. Okay. Ooh. Okay, got our rare card, so that might be different than our rare. No, that's different. That might be in addition to the rare card.
Rare.
Well, that is in addition to the rare card. Yes, I was really hoping I would get this. At least one of these. Twin Fin Fin Twin. This would work perfectly for the Murloc Shaman deck that I was playing the other day. Because I think it's nice that it summons a copy of itself. And it's only 3 mana, which I don't think is too bad. And it has Rush as well, so it's a quick way to get rid of some stuff. But the question is it riding on doesn't quite look like a surfboard. It's shaped like shark-like or dolphin-like, but it also looks like on the side here is like technology or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, next one. Oh, geez. Okay, give me a moment. Syrakes Cultist. Give your opponent an Abyssal Curse. Again with the Abyssal Curses. Maybe that's a sign I need to make a Warlock deck based around Abyssal Curses. That looks pretty formidable there, the picture. That's pretty cool. Casting like a spell and everything. Alright. Myrmidon. Ooh, after you cast a spell on this minion, draw a card. That's pretty interesting. Sometimes I don't like ones where you have to cast spells specifically on minions, because sometimes they get destroyed right away. But I could definitely see this coming in handy. I like it. Their shield. That's like a Nautilus shell. That's a really neat touch. And again, I think this is the same like trident as in the others. And I believe this is purple legendary or is purple epic? Well, we're gonna find out because the narrator's gonna tell us. Epic. Ooh, paladin. Okay. Front lines. Summon a minion from each player's deck. Repeat until either side of the battlefield is full. I don't know how I feel about that. Because on one hand, it depends if it does like all the battle cries. If it doesn't, that could really be a pain for the person you're playing against. Actually, I know exactly where this could be useful. If you have no minions and they have all the minions on their side of the field already, that could actually be kind of useful, to be honest. I don't know if I'd want to put it in my one paladin deck based around infusing. That would kind of defeat the purpose of it, but I could definitely see how this would come in handy. I like how it's also like elemental looking stuff versus the Nagas over here. That's pretty cool. Okay. One last Sunken City pack. Okay, we're doing a Clockwork card back. Let's start the bottom right. Mecha Shark. After you summon a mech, deal 3 damage randomly split among all enemies. That would be good for, because I know there's a, I don't know what it's called, there's a pre-built deck you can make where it's mechs, and it's like a mage deck. I'm gonna guess this is probably one of the cards you need for that. I like their face in the Mecha Shark. Oh my goodness, that's like when you're walking through like a, I don't know, like a fast food restaurant, and they have like a play place area, and there's like a little kid just sticking their face into the glass. That's literally what it reminds me of. Okay, next one. Guard the city. Gain 3 armor. Summon a 2/3 Naga with taunt. Okay, that's a warrior card. Interesting. Do they have like crab legs? It kind of looks like they have like the bottom half of them is a crab. Because it looks like they have multiple. That's pretty neat. Again, love the artwork. I like the little architecture stuff in the back here. I think that's pretty cool. Next, we'll do this one. That's the rare card, it looks like.
Rare.
Seafloor Gateway. Draw a mech. Reduce the cost of mechs in your hand by 1. Well, hey, there's 2 cards that work well together right here in this pack. So that would definitely be a good thing to have for that deck I was just talking about, the mage one based around mechs. Next up, Selfish Shellfish. Selfish Shellfish. Yeah, that's Death Rattle. Your opponent draws 2 cards. I don't know how I feel about that, but it is a 7/7. It's only 4 mana, so might not be the worst trade-off, especially if their hand is close to full. Actually, that is a good one to have if their hand is close to full, because you can burn their cards. I also love the little eyes here. I guess we'll have a Pokemon theme today. This reminds me of Shelter a little bit, to be honest, with its tongue sticking out like that. And last, this one's just a normal card, and I missed. There you go. Cutlass Courier. Your hero attacks, draw a pirate. Okay. I like how they have like, looks like a rib cage or something in there, and like some other swords. I'm guessing it's all swords because they're Cutlass Courier, but like, that's pretty cool. I like the look of that, and it looks like he has like seaweed all over him, and his hair is like seaweed too. Nice. Okay, well that's all of the Sunken City packs. So now we're on to There we go. We're on to the Castle Nathria packs. Let's see what we get. Okay, which one do we want to start with? I know we started with the top left and top right and the middle. So we'll start down here. Oh, what do you know? It's the rare card.
Rare.
Priest. Suspicious Usher. Battle card. Discover a legendary minion. If your opponent guesses your choice, they get a copy. Ooh. See, some of those are nice, but in a way it's like, how much do you really want to risk them guessing it? Especially if like it's something really good and you know that's the one you want to pick, but then you know they're going to pick it because it's also a really good one. It's one of those balancing act kind of things. We'll go around this way next. Call to the Stand. Oh yeah, I think this is from the new Maul and Order set. Your opponent summons a random minion from their hand. Interesting. I guess if you had something where as soon as they summon a minion it deals damage to them, but I don't quite see why you'd want to do this, but I'm sure there's probably a strategy behind it. Oh, and of course, I love the Usher's outfit on this guy over here. This is really funny, just this giant guy walking through the courtroom. They're just like pointing out like that way, or I don't know. Or maybe they're like, this one, he did it. Okay, next up. Motion denied. Secret, after your opponent plays 3 cards in a turn, deals 6 damage to the enemy hero. Ooh. That might appear in my Hunter deck as well. I'm really finding every card I need for this Hunter deck I want to make, or at least flesh out a bit more. Or maybe I might revamp it a little bit with some less minion summoning and more secret based. Because this is pretty cool, but I would prefer to have 2 of them, so maybe I'll get lucky. We'll get another one here. And of course, that artwork is really cool. Really invokes the idea of just slamming the gavel down. Bog Beast. Taunt. Death Rattle summon a 2/4 Muckmare with Taunt. Okay, that could be pretty useful. I like how the tree bark and all that's forming like a rib cage and like all the different bones, the rib cage and the pelvic bone, like the thigh bone, skull. That's pretty cool. That's a neat touch. And last is this one. Shadowborn. Death Rattle. Reduce the cost of the highest cost shadow spell in your hand by 3. Okay. It's a really cool stone bat thing. Looks really neat. I can't seem to find any other words than cool and neat to describe these, but I already explained myself, so we'll just move on. Ooh, rare. I was debating on looking to see if any of the others were anything, but we'll just start here. Paladin, order in the court. Reorder your deck from highest cost to lowest cost. Draw a card. Ooh, this actually be very nice for my infused deck, since as you know, I'm pretty sure Sire Denathrius is in there, and I think he's the highest cost, at least right now. Of course, by the time this goes up, I'll probably have changed it around a little bit, but this is definitely pretty useful. Definitely pretty useful. This is definitely useful. We'll say it for certain. Also like the... it looks like he has a keyhole on his chest or something. That's neat. And I guess it kind of fits though with the idea of like chains and like locking people up. You have a keyhole on the chest. Next card. Dredger Staff. Battlecry. Give minions in your hand +1 health. That's pretty neat. That could be useful, especially because sometimes... especially if you're having a hard time getting minions on the field, this could really help with that. I like how they're just like handing a knife like, here you go. Yeah, let's see. Next up, Sin Runner. Death Rattle, destroy random enemy minion. Ooh, this is a really cool artwork. I like how it's just completely kicking away the gravestone. That's a really neat touch. See, can you see through the horse? I don't think you can. I'm not 100% sure if it's like a ghost horse or if it just is glowing red, but that's a really neat thing. I think that's a really good effect to have too. Carving Chisel. See, I've seen this one a lot too in other people's shaman decks. I definitely want to put that in my deck, like right away. After your hero attacks, summon a random basic totem. And you can do it 3 times. I'm definitely going to have to put that in my deck.
Golden coming.
Ooh, another golden. Dinner Performer. Battlecry. Summon a random minion from your deck that you can afford to play. That's very nice, because the amount of times I've summoned minions that I can't play for a couple rounds, too high to count. But I really like how the music notes are flying away since it's animated in golden. That's cool. Alright, we got 2 more packs to go. Definitely, oh, we got the standard card back. Definitely seems like 10's the magic number for these. Ooh, we got another purple. We'll do that one last. Moss-Sworn Bailiff. Taunt, Battlecry. If you have 4 or more armor, gain +4/+4. That's definitely good to have for a warrior, since they have their ability that does that. Yeah, this could be really powerful, actually. I like the artwork. Love the armor, how it's all spiky. I'm getting a lot of warrior cards today. Crazed Wretch has +2 attack and charged while this is damaged. Interesting. Because I know there's a lot of cards that warrior has where it damages your other minions. So this would definitely be a good one to have for that kind of deck. I think it's... I'm trying to think. There's a pre-built one. I think it's like... I don't know if it's Pain and Suffering is what it's called or something. I don't know. We'll keep going here. Another Sin Runner. I've already gone over this, but now I have 2 of them, so that's definitely good. Perjury. Secret. When your turn starts, discover and cast a secret from another class. Oh, okay. So it's a rogue card. Wait, is it the same? No, it's not the same as the Bailiff. Okay. They're crossing their fingers. That's so classic. Swearing against whatever holy book this is and crossing their fingers. That's really funny. And it even looks like there's some sort of like angel person as well. This could be like a fallen angel type thing. Yeah, this is pretty neat. So yeah, it looks like one's at least rare or better for each deck. So let's check out this one. Epic. Druid. Widow Bloom Seedsman. Battlecry. Draw a nature spell. Gain an empty mana crystal. Aw, he's taking care of his flowers. That reminds me of something, but I can't quite... It's one of those things where it's like, it just vaguely reminds me of something, but that's really funny. I like that artwork. Yeah, I've noticed with Druid a lot of cards are like gain mana crystals, so maybe I'll try that out at some point. With that, we have 1 more pack to go. Yeah, it definitely seems like 10 packs is a good amount to open in a video, so I really hope everyone's enjoying this so far, because I think this is fun to open card packs, but I know it might not be everybody else's preference. They might just spam through them and then look at whatever they want later and dust everything else. Incriminating Psychic. See, if we had psychics and actual psychics in real life, that'd be nice, because then we wouldn't have to really worry about any sort of perjury like we just on that last card, or just anybody lying, really. Just like, oh, you're lying, let's go talk to our psychic. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm lying, whatever. So let's see. Taunt and Death Rattle. Copy a random card from your opponent's hand. I know there's a Thief Priest that people like to play, so this would definitely be something good for that. I really like the artwork again. I think that's funny. Let's go this way. Ooh, Buffet Biggin. I don't know if this will be my second or third one. If it's not my second, good, because I need a second one. Summon 2 Silverhand Recruits, and if it's infused by 3 minions dying, you get +2 attack and Divine Shield on both. This has been super useful whenever I've used it, so I'm glad to have another one. Arson Accusation. I wonder who did the arson. Choose a minion, destroy it after your hero takes damage. Ooh. Again, Warlock cards. It's an interesting mixture, because like a lot of times you take damage, but then like it works in weird ways. I could definitely see this coming in handy, since the basic power you get is dealing damage to draw a card. Ooh, and this would be something nice to get in the early game, but keep till later on too. Okay, do that one last. So let's see, Soul Seeker, Battlecry. Swap this with a random minion from your opponent's deck. Ooh, this could be really good or really bad. Because if they only have like, let's say for some reason they only have 1 mana minions, that's not going to be that helpful. But if they have like a bunch of powerful minions, then that'll be nice. I think it's really neat. artwork thing there. Got more spikes going on with that. Looks to be like levitating or something. So that's neat. And let's see, our last card today is
Rare.
a warrior card. Weapons Expert. Battle Cry. If you have a weapon equipped, give it +1/+1, otherwise draw a weapon. That's definitely a pretty nifty card to have for a warrior, especially one that is based a lot around weapons. I think the artwork's kind of funny too. Probably I'm assuming probably evaluating this little dagger here and being like, this is good, but it can be better. Alright, so that's that. Done there. Oh no, it takes me back to the main menu. That's cool. So with that, I hope everyone enjoyed the card pack opening. I know I sure did. Please let me know. Give it a like if you did. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If any of the cards you saw you like them, they're part of your decks you use, they have neat strategies to go with them, or you just think like I do, the artwork looks really cool, feel free to leave a comment and let me know down below. In case I didn't remind you to subscribe already, make sure to do that if you want to see more content. And also, turn on that notification bell if you'd like to be notified. And with that, we'll end today's video. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you for watching.